Oh, hey guys. So, this live video thing, see how it works. I'm over at the Swift Lancaster yard. Shop's open pretty late. Not sure how well you guys can hear me. I got a bunch of trucks on the side of me running. I just ran up to the front's right over there. And I'm now walking back towards my truck. So, my truck was in the shop, as some of you guys might know or may not know. Truck was in the shop due to the front radar unit was not functioning like it should. And so it would not allow me to use cruise control. And when you're crisscrossing through Texas all the time, having cruise control is kind of nice. And so yeah, I decided to go into the shop and get it fixed. They got it fixed. But the reason why I'm still here is I got out of the rotation for Walmart. That's mostly because, yeah, truck was broke. They didn't know when I would get out, so they took me out of the rotation. This is not really easy to hold the phone like this when you're trying to walk. So I'm going to be out of the rotation until sometime tomorrow. That's what I'm guessing, tomorrow morning. So yeah, just kind of like wait. Huh?
Every time I come here, do you ever do some work, man?
Yeah, I do. My truck, the radar went down, and so I had to go into the shop and get it fixed again. It's getting really annoying. And then my last student that I had kind of went AWOL again.
So you gotta get another student.
Right now, I think I'm going to wait on getting a student.
Just drive a couple of weeks.
Huh?
I went through hell today on this damn shuttle. Today was the worst day ever.
Really?
They gave me the wrong paperwork to go to the wrong. They go to the wrong people to the wrong place.
I'm actually on YouTube Live right now. You want to say hi?
It's too late now. They see me now.
Yeah. Anyway, hey, have better luck, man. All right, guys. That was somebody who I actually know. I've ran him at this terminal and other places a few times. He's actually a pretty cool cat. And he was just saying that he got the wrong paperwork. He went to go pick up a load. It was the wrong paperwork. And so he had to come back here. And there we go. Sorry, that was a little bit of dirt got on there. I didn't even notice that. And so yeah, he's waiting around for his paperwork now. And as you guys can see, this is I have the Kenworth, and the Kenworth is the one that had the issues with the front radar. It's a 2019 KW. When I get back over to the truck, we can take a look at it, kind of do like a pre-trip type thing. Those are some Freightliners right there. Oh, here's the new 2018 Freightliner. I really like it. I think it's a pretty sexy looking truck. Yeah, just look at it. Which one's better? Oh man, that one's hard. Okay. I like both. I like the way that the cruise control is set up on the Freightliner. The Freightliner also has a space that you can put a refrigerator. On the KW, you really don't have that space. And so that, if I had a choice between the Freightliner and the KW, it might be the Freightliner by a pinch, okay? But the KW, man, she rides smooth, real smooth. But the Freightliners are not really all that bad either. So that's a hard one to pick. They're both really nice. But I'd say the Freightliner by a little bit, okay? But I'm really happy with my KW. The KW that I'm driving is pretty well decked out, and we'll be at the KW here soon. And so we'll take a live video shot of the KW, and sorry for this bouncy footwork, but I am walking. Oh, all right, so Walmart rotation. I'm gonna be back in the rotation sometime tomorrow is what I'm hoping. No, I do not have a new student right now. I'm kind of taking a break. They asked, excuse me, they were going to give me a new student. I was like, no, not right now, dude. I got to make a little bit of money. I want to chill out a little bit. So I was like, no to a student. I might get one next week. If they call me and they go, hey, we need a mentor, I might be like, all right, I might take a student then. But other than that, no. So there's the Walmart trailer I'm pulling, and my truck is attached to it. So whenever you come up to a trailer or a truck that you're pulling, always pre-trip it. I don't care if you're off duty, okay? So whenever I'm walking up to it, I'm always looking at the tires. I'm always looking at everything. The lights aren't working, or I don't have them on right now. So, no, we really can't do a light check. But, I mean, just check and see if they're flat. They feel pretty good. They do. I like Walmart. On this KW, they got this one switch right here in the dash. Let me turn down my radio. Whoops, wrong way. Yes, I know how to park. So they got this one switch. It's really nice. You hit it, and it turns on all your lights. It's really bright, I know. So I'm gonna do. There's my high beams. They're gonna go off here in a second, and then the flashes should come back on. And there's the flashes. So I'm just going to do a quick light check tonight, even though I'm not really doing a full pre-trip. I just want, nighttime, it's really easy to check your lights. And so at nighttime, I just do a quick check of my lights, just to make sure if anything needs to be fixed or changed, I'm here. And it's easy to do it while you're at the DC. So while you guys are behind me, I'll use the camera to check my lights. So if you guys have any questions, you guys can ask me. I can see it while I'm looking. Now I'll check this side because, I did check the passenger side. Now I'm not really checking the tread depth because I checked the tread depth earlier, actually yesterday. So I know the tread depth is good. I know there's no flat spots or anything like that. Can you be requested to be a trainer by a student? Yes, I can, okay? You would actually request them using my driver code or my truck number. That's the easiest way to do it. And right now, if anyone does request me, chances are you're going to get me because I don't have a student right now. I am doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. Kind of trying something a little bit new, live video. I haven't really done live videos before. But let me get this curtain back. So I went on a little I'm gonna turn off that test thing. I went on a little craft deal, and I can't see the screen right now, guys, but you see this little metal ring? I made a few of those, and what it does is allows me to actually set my phone up like so. I really quite like it like that because now I don't have to hold my phone. And it makes it really easy. Hold on, let me get you guys plugged in. Wipe the camera off. It's kind of humid out here, guys. So, I know. Hold on. I know some people have asked some questions and I've missed it. Let me get that light on. All right, let me pull up the thing here. The way you check your blinker fluid level is you lift the hood and then you stick your tongue on one of the light things, and a doohickey will then pop up and you can check the fluid level. I'm in Lancaster, Texas right now, and I'm going to be going back over to Cleburne, Texas, running for the Walmart there. it looks like I'm going to be going down to Lancaster, Texas soon. I actually have the number for the Lancaster terminal for Walmart. It's on this piece of paper. I'll show the last 4. So chances are that's where I'm going to go next. But kind of just taking it easy for right now. And what was that other question? I've been watching you for a couple months and I want to request you as a trainer. But the question is, would you come all the way to Columbus, Ohio to pick? You know, I have no problem with going OTR, okay? And so if you're in Columbus, Ohio, if you're in Portland, if you're in Maine, okay, I can get out there and I can pick somebody up. You know, since I do Walmart, you know, there might be a little working around that to getting somewhere. But yeah, I can go somewhere and pick somebody up. And you're starting at TMC on Monday. Hey, let me know how work goes over there at TMC. I've heard some people going over there, some people like it, some people don't. You know, I've worked at Swift. I really like Swift, but let's not get into, you know, this company versus that company kind of thing. Everybody has their opinion. The one thing you guys have not really been able to see, do you guys want to see like an internal view of my truck, kind of rough? Give me some thumbs up if you guys want to see the inside of my truck. I got one sure and one like from earlier. Alright, that works for me. Alright, so I went to Walmart not that long ago and I bought this really plushy ass towel. That was like $27 worth later. Have not used it yet, but I will use it shortly. So here's the setup I got. The top bunk up here is for my student. I got a nice gray sheet. The rule is, the last day you're on my truck, if you use my bed sheets, you gotta wash them. So they're clean. Over in this cabinet, I got my laundry and some socks I haven't used in a while. I got some miscellaneous books, my hairbrush. Yes, I do brush my hair. Over here, I have my coat. Up here, it might be a little hard to see. I have my, here, let me actually pull it out. This is the, drone. Hold on, let me put my phone down. Can't do this with one hand, guys. All right, there we go. So here's the drone. It's all kind of buttoned up right now, but there it is. I'll fold that back up later. Let me shove that back up where I put it. So that just sits up in the top of my cabinet. I got a tripod, which I never really seem to use. I just kind of hold my video camera. My video camera is not where I put it. Oh yeah, because it's in the other place where I put it. Right here. This is generally what I use to do all my video recording. It's Panasonic. There you go. It's charging right now. It's probably done charging. So on this lower bed, I have the striped sheet. It's kind of nice. I like it. I'm gonna move my laptop off to the side. Put it on the cooler. Move this on top. Oh, over here, I got my food storage. This is where the microwave would generally go. That's where I got all the food. Here, I got paper plates. And I got some of these Starbucks coffees. Oh, you guys couldn't see. So I got some of these Starbucks coffees. Paper plates. Some bread right here. Stuff like that. No, I don't have a TV. I use a laptop. I just moved my laptop right there on top of the cooler. We'll take a look at the cooler in a second. I'm still kind of moving these sheets up off to the side. So you guys can... So I can lift up the bed and take a look underneath there. That would actually be perfect. Just let me, Yumi will can link up on Facebook and we'll get that arranged. And we'll get that taken care of. Sorry, I just saw something on top of my forehead. Alright, so underneath my bed, guys. Oh. I literally got a full kitchen in this thing. Okay, so whoops. So right here is my New Wave cooktop. Okay, I got charcoal in this bin. Same thing that's over in that bin. I'll show you that in a second. And then I got, you know, a metal mixing bowl, glass lid. This glass lid has not broken yet. I'm very surprised about that, guys, and quite happy about that as well. Let me kind of prop the phone up right here so it's not so shaky. And then I got this big old stock pot. I am planning on using some of these pots here soon, and I will be bringing some cooking videos when I can. I've got a little saucepan right here, and then I got some miscellaneous frying pans, deep sized pan underneath here. See, that's a really deep one. And then let me put this back right here. I have the old antenna that I was using for my CB with the Freightliner bracket. Over here, you guys have not seen a review video of this yet, but Fox Outfitters, okay? I'm not a paid person for these people, but they got a kick-ass grill. I will show you how this works one day, but look at how small this is. This is a huge grill. I can cook like probably 6 burgers on this thing. I'm not talking about little burgers. I'm talking about like burgers on this thing. Or steak, some corn. I did some chicken on this thing. Man, I'm really loving this, okay? And then instead of having a bag of charcoal, I decided to put my charcoal in this, okay? So it's real nice and clean. I don't get charcoal everywhere. And hey, I'm a Texan. I use lump charcoal. Like you guys really care. Yeah, I really do have a full kitchen on this. I saw somebody say that. So, and then I got bleach back there because, you know, I was never in the military, but military people will definitely probably agree. If it smells like bleach, it's definitely clean. And well, I agree with that. If it smells like bleach, it's definitely clean. And then there's my laundry soap. So that's what I got underneath the bed. And up here, you know, I got various spices. Now, I'm a real big fan of fresh cracked pepper. Don't buy the cheap cracked pepper, okay? And then the same thing. Nice pink sea salt. I personally just like it. Also, I've been really digging this sugar, okay? It's sugar, and it tastes good. It tastes better than the white, regular, cheap stuff you get. And then in my cooler, I really don't have that much food in there right now. It's mostly just cheap food. I need to get to Walmart and get some replacement food soon. So yeah, that's just a quick tour of my truck. I will try to do a better video of my truck later with my handheld camera, kind of like set up a little bit better. Kind of do like an MTV My Cribs edition. I think that'd be kind of fun. I might try to do a live video stream maybe once a month, maybe every other week, I don't know. Periodically, I'll kind of try to schedule them so that way you guys know when the live streams will happen. What day would be best? You know, maybe a weekend or maybe Friday. No, Friday everybody wants to be drinking. I wish I could. So maybe a weekend. I don't know. I'll kind of play with that a little bit. I do need to start trying to do some more drone footage soon. Yeah, the KW, it is nice. Now, this spot right here, all right, on the Freightliner, let me move that back guy real quick. All right, so this spot on the Freightliner is not there, okay, that cabinet. So, in that spot on the Freightliner, you could put a full-size fridge, okay? And having a dorm-size fridge where you got a fridge and a freezer that would be fantastic. You know, it really would. Switzer really doesn't allow you to remove cabinets from the truck. If I could remove a cabinet from the truck, I would remove that cabinet. I don't think it's very useful. I think it's kind of in the way sometimes. But, I mean, yeah, it's there. Where I put the fridge, I got this Coleman fridge, okay? It's sitting right here between the two seats right now. But generally speaking, when I have a student in the truck, I kind of shove it over there out of the way. I put the gallons of water inside the side box. I'm just kind of being lazy. Last time I went to Walmart, I picked up some water. So, you know, they're sitting in here. They're not in the side box. Right now, I'm sitting at the Swift Terminal in Lancaster, Texas, which is just south of Dallas, just south of 20 and 35. I will be going back to Lancaster, Texas, Cleburne, Texas for the Walmart. Alley docking my truck. I really don't have that many alley style docks, but yeah, I can do some drone footage of some interesting maneuvers I have to do to get into a Walmart. And I might even do it at a Walmart on some of the harder Walmarts. I just need to charge up the batteries. I've been stressed out lately, guys. But there are some bags that take a very unique approach to them to be able to hit them right. And those would be excellent footage for actually backing up, being able to do it and stuff like that. I will definitely do that. I'm not really on a 10-hour break. My truck went to the shop, and so since my truck went to the shop, I got out of the Walmart rotation, and so now I'm just kind of like sitting here waiting for the next rotation, which will be tomorrow morning. Salt Lake is sending me to Memphis to trade my international for a K. Oh, you're getting a KW. Oh, that's nice. Let me know what you end up getting there. Thank you, Lance. I definitely do appreciate that. 80 days. Yeah, that's howdy there, Steve. 19. Oh, so you're gonna not downgrade, but go to the 17. There's a person that's on my he's not on my channel. I will put his information in the description later on this one. He's an ex-military guy. He got the 2016 or 2017 KW. I can't remember. But he's a pretty cool guy. Steve, the way to request me as a trainer, you just give them my truck number or my driver code. My truck number is 190-951, and my driver code is 410-276. I almost forgot the last 3 digits. That'll be down in the description later for anyone who might want it. But yeah, I have no problem in being somebody's trainer. But let's talk about trainers, okay? If you want me to be your trainer, know this. I'm very easygoing, okay? I'm very relaxed and I'm very calm. But when you get into my truck, I find the things that you can't do, the things that you have a hard time doing, and we're going to be doing that a whole bunch. For instance, I had a student, the very last student that was on my truck. He was on my truck for less than 24 hours. Less than 24 hours, okay? I picked him up on a Friday afternoon. He got to have orientation that Friday afternoon. He got to have orientation. So I picked him up right out of orientation. And, you know, when I get somebody to have orientation, we're not going to go driving for 10 hours. We're not going to do anything. We're going to go and we're going to take a 10-hour reset for the student to sleep. Okay, I don't want him trying to drive after he's been up since 0600. So the first day, you kind of get on the truck. I kind of show you where everything is. You get folded out to your bunk, and you get ready for the day. And we go to sleep. So that's what we did. The very next day, we go to hook up to a trailer. This guy can't back up to a trailer. All right. I mean, when he's trying to back up to it, he's aiming for like 4 trailers in the wrong direction. That's okay. It is what it is. I don't have a problem with that. Okay. Somebody's new. They don't know what's going on. So I took him and did it with him, and I was like, all right, we'll target training this, and we'll be done. We get out, and we're doing an inspection on the trailer, and the registration on the trailer is out, okay? We can't take that trailer legally. If we take that trailer, we're going to get a ticket. So the smart thing to do, you're at the terminal, drop the trailer off, get them to reload it. So that's what we did. We turn the paperwork back in. We tell them that it needs to be reloaded. So they reloaded. They put it in another trailer. When we go back to that trailer I'm missing parts here. So after we drop off the paperwork and they take that trailer to put it back in the door, to put it on another trailer, I'm like, all right, we'll go around the corner where there's not trucks and we'll practice your backing, your bobtail backing. Shit, my nose is really itchy right now. Practice bobtail, okay? Backing up to a trailer and hooking up to it. And it should have been like a 5-10 minute deal. Backing up a truck is not that hard. This guy was not getting it. Okay? So I tried to help him. And he snaps at me and he starts yelling at me. And I'm like, wait, whoa, what? So I grabbed my phone and I ended up recording, part of the conversation that he was having with me. But, I tell him, man, take a deep breath, relax. Let's try it again. And we try to do it longer. And then he just turns around and he just starts yelling at me, saying that that's not training. He does not need to know how to back up. And he wants me to take him to Walmart. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, dude, if you came and back up a truck to a trailer when you have like football fields of room, you're gonna have problems backing it up out of Walmart where there's a lot less room. And this guy just wasn't getting it. So he wanted off my truck. He was like, I don't want you as trainer. You good trainer, but don't want you as my trainer. I mean, okay, whatever. So I'm like, all right, let me go talk to the terminal leader and kind of ask him to help and intervene in this situation. So I go and talk to him. I show him part of the recording. And he's like, all right, set him up here. Let me talk to him. I'm like, thank you. Great. Awesome. So I go outside and I tell him, hey, I need you to come upstairs. And he's like, why? And I'm sitting there, I'm like, because I'm kind of like telling you to. I'm trying to teach you. And you're literally fighting me. And I'm leaving out so much detail, guys. It's not even funny. And he throws a huge fit about him going upstairs talking to the terminal leader. Not me. To the terminal leader. He's sitting there like complaining about why he doesn't have to go talk to him. Okay? All I know is the terminal leader and him talked. And then after that, the guy was off my truck. The terminal guy came over to me and he's like, hey, look, you don't need to worry about him. You need to go out, get his stuff off your truck. He's not going to be, on the Walmart account, and he's going to go back to Lancaster. And yeah, the student got off my truck. And what's sad is if the guy, instead of getting mad, if he said, okay, you know, I'm getting too frustrated. Can we take a break? I'll be like, yeah, we can do that. Or if he says, I'm not sure what I'm doing, we need to try to, can you try to, I don't know, have me just back up straight or something? I don't know. I've been like, yeah, we can do that. But he wasn't communicating with me, and he was fighting me every step of the way. So, I mean, there's only so much I can do for somebody who doesn't want to learn. So that's kind of what happened with that student. The one before him, I'm not even going to talk about that guy. But he started problems the same day that my friend killed himself. I mean, that guy he put a lot of stress on me, guys. I mean, it was almost was not worth it. Steven, you are more than welcome to watch this channel. You will, I try to give as much information and teachings as I can. But, okay, Swift hires a lot of people, okay? Now, when there's an idiot that Swift hires, I've seen Swift fire them, okay? But like any large company that needs to hire a bunch of people, either it be CR England, Crest, Swift, JB Hunt, I don't care what name you say, they hire masses of people. The interview process is really, really, really basic, okay? And then they just fire people at that point, okay? It's a unique way of approaching it. I don't know if I would approach it the same way if I was them, but hey, that's what works for them. Well, hey, thank you for being a long-time subscriber, man. I appreciate that. But that's just the process that they use. But for any large trucking company, especially any company that would be considered a training company, they hire a bunch of people. They try to get them on a contract, i.e. you go through the Swift school or this or that. They try to bring you in, and they pay you slightly more than what another company would, and that's how they kind of keep you until you at least get about a year's worth of experience. Then if you leave, they really don't care. They just hire somebody else to kind of fill your place. So any of the big companies, you know, if you come into a large company or a training company, you're going to get the experience you need. That's one. Two, your areas of growth in like a company like Swift, okay? And I'm only going to talk about Swift, okay? Not about other companies, just Swift. But in a company like Swift, where depending on what your career path that you want, Swift can provide it. Now, if you're looking to stay a solo driver and drive as a solo person forever, Swift can be a good company for that, but it may not be the best option. You know, there are smaller companies out there that have better deals for that, where you can get 60 plus cents a mile, this, that. Yeah, you can go to the owner-op route with a different company, and yada, 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 yada. Yeah. But if you come to Swift and you go the route of being a mentor, you're making, or you can make, with one student, I made almost $10,000. The very next video I will do, or not the very next, but in a few videos, I will be showing like monthly income and kind of go over it month by month and kind of explaining what happened, what I was doing, stuff like that. Because I've been keeping notes for you guys, okay? You know, kind of keeping like a monthly career path. So if you go the student way, a mentor is the trainer, okay? It's the same thing. Let me get a drink, guys. A mentor and a trainer are the same thing. Swift just uses the word mentor, but it's a trainer. So if you're a driver and you become a trainer or a mentor, either way, you can make really, really good money. All right. I think I've been in the $8,000 to $10,000 range as a trainer. So that's a couple $1,000s more than where I was as a solo driver alone. So you have the training path that you can go and make money that way. The other way you can go is go from being a driver to a driver manager, i.e. you take an office job. Now the driver manager position is what I see most drivers go to. A lot of them become a driver manager or a DM. Now, $8,000 to $10,000 per month is what I'm making. I will have a more of an in-depth video going over the details of that, and yeah, so that video will be coming shortly. But a lot of the drivers, they will go from being a driver to a driver manager, a DM with Swift, and then they will go from being a driver manager to moving up the ranks in the office. And there's several people that I've come across that started out as a driver with Swift and worked their way all the way up to terminal leaders. And if you get into a terminal leader position, you're getting pretty high up there, especially depending on what terminal you're running out of. Now, when you get to a terminal leader position, which I don't want to say is easy, but if you apply yourself, you can get there, okay? But once you get to the terminal leader position, which you can get there by being a driver, okay, first. Damn, sorry guys. My nose. I'm just itchy in general. So when you get to the driver terminal leader position, after being a driver manager, there's regional leaders. And so you go over more than one terminal, and you're more of like controlling things from a much of a larger scale. And I've met a few guys that got to that position from being a driver. They worked their way up. Now, they were in Swift for 10 to 15 years, and they slowly worked their way up. Some of them got, all the way to Phoenix. Some of them, are on the East Coast, running the East Coast operation, or the, Center Coast. I saw a map somewhere of where it was all divided. It was actually quite cool. But, you could work your way up to that point. And, when you get up to that point, you're making some pretty good bank, guys. I mean, if you're over a terminal, you're making bank. The other thing that I've noticed is some of the safety people are actually drivers as well. But, being a safety guy or girl, nobody really likes you. Nobody likes talking to safety for one of many reasons. But, safety, that's a pretty good job. There's only a handful of them, like 2 of them at your really large terminals. Most terminals only have 1. So, that's a very small career path with Swift. But, coming in on Swift as a, lonely driver, I've seen people work themselves all the way up in the career path of Swift. And I'm pretty sure a lot of the other companies, big companies, are very similar to that as well. The drivers having a lot of experience, driving. So yeah, I got some comments that came in. Let me go back. I think I've almost answered everybody. And this has gone on for almost 40 some odd minutes, guys. Wow, that's long. That's the longest video I've ever done, I think. where I was talking almost the entire time. There was one, I think it was when I was using the 360 camera, which I really want to set back up. I need to set that back up. But when I was doing the 360, I had one that went a little bit longer than that. I might set that thing up here. So I know where the camera's at. I don't know where the little mount is. I need to put that up on my dash. Oh, go ahead and focus. Ah, there we go. Man. How do I get Wi-Fi? That's a beautiful thing. I don't need Wi-Fi. I have a phone plan right now that is with a carrier. I don't want to say their name quite yet. I'm kind of talking to them a little bit about maybe them sponsoring a video or two. Don't know. But I have unlimited 4G LTE, and so, I mean, I've literally burned up, 120 gigs in 1 month on one phone, and I carry 2 phones. Why I carry 2 phones is in case I break one. It's something I just always got to a habit with, or if I lost one. So I always just generally have 2 phones on me. But yeah, 100 plus 20 some odd gigs of 4G LTE, no restrictions, no overages, no slowdown, no nothing. So it's not Verizon. So that's what I use. The truck has Wi-Fi 24/7. I actually have DirecTV now, even though I don't like AT&T that much. But the DirecTV Now is actually a pretty cool deal. So I have, live TV in the truck, and I use the internet for that. I also use YouTube Red, whoop whoop YouTube, or they changed it to YouTube Premium. You just went to unlimited data since, yeah. The unlimited data deal. That when you're on the road, having unlimited data is like. It's major. It's so easy to burn through a ton of data. So having unlimited data is awesome. The DirecTV Now, I like it. Because there's a show that's going to come on A&E. It's called The Preacher. Alright? The Preacher is a fricked up show. It's freaking awesome. It's funny as hell. So the 3rd season's coming out. Now, Verizon is very, very expensive, and they have data limits like crazy. So when you hit their data limit, they restrict you. That sucks. All right, here. Let me clue you in on a secret. Go to T-Mobile. T-Mobile. That's who I use. I have great service almost everywhere, unless I go way up to the east or the very north, a little bit west, like up in Wyoming. But with the Sprint and T-Mobile merger, I think T-Mobile is going to be even better. So yeah, no, seriously, T-Mobile is where it's at. That's what I use. That's what I have. If you do use T-Mobile, use my name, give me a little bit of credit, that might help. I'm going to be doing East Coast with... East Coast, I was pretty good with T-Mobile, except there's a few parts I would lose internet for a little bit, but generally speaking, I had pretty decent data connection. New York, I had parts where it would go out. A lot of people up into the New York area would, use Verizon or AT&T. I don't know with the Verizon and T-Mobile merger if that will be better or not. That's kind of debatable. I don't know. but that's what I use. Oh, man. The whole TV in a truck, I mean, okay, having a TV would be nice, don't get me wrong. But I'd rather just use a laptop, okay? It's a dual purpose item. You can use it as a TV, you can play video games on it, you can watch movies, you can surf the internet, you can do Word documents, video editing. I do a lot of video editing, rendering, encoding, things like that. I use my laptop all the time for that. So it's kind of like, why buy a TV when I could just use my laptop screen? You know, I have a 15-inch laptop, or 17, it's a 17-inch screen laptop. It's plenty big enough for what I need. And when I want to fold it up and move it, I literally just fold it up, put it in the bag, and I can move it. TV, not quite as easy. Hey, if you start making videos, let me know. I definitely will watch them and give you tips on how to make them, or whatever. I am going to try to do a video on keywords. There's another guy that I met here at this terminal. He's out driving now. I can't remember his first name. Damn it, I feel bad. He actually knew me from YouTube. Okay, he's one of my I want to talk about that here in a second. But anyway, he's trying to do YouTube videos, but he's not getting his keywords done. He's not sure what I'm talking about, so I might try to do a video, you know, kind of talking about keywords and how to optimize really good keywords. But let's talk about me and YouTube. Alright, this is cool as hell. There's been a few times where I'm walking down the street, sometimes out of Swift Terminal, and somebody just walks up to me and they go, "Hey, are you Steven? You know, are you blah, do you do YouTube? Do you do this, blah blah blah, do you work for..." And I'm like, yeah. The first time it happened, I'll remember this, I won't forget it. There's a skinny guy like me, alright, in Atlanta, Georgia. I was on the phone talking to my mama, alright. You know, yes, I'm a mama's boy. Yeah, I talk to my mom almost every day. So, I was talking to my mama. And this guy comes up and he's behind me. I get off the phone because I let her know, hey, I'm about to walk inside the building and I'll catch her later. So he comes up to me and he goes, "Hey, just wondering, do you do YouTube videos?" And I'm like so thoroughly confused. And I'm like, yeah? And I'm sitting here thinking like, I have no idea. I'm like just flabbergasted. You know, some random guy just walked up to me. And he goes, "I seen some of your videos. I thought it was you. I wasn't sure." And I'm like, no way. Oh, that was just so cool. That has now happened almost 10 times. You know, some guy would come up to me and be like, "Hey, is your name Steven? Do you do YouTube? Do you work for Swift? Do you drive a blue KW?" Or, you know, when I was in the Freightliner, you know, a 2016 Freightliner, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, yeah, that's me. And that is just, that feeling when someone recognizes who you are, even though I have a small channel, guys, my channel's not big by any means. To me, that was just really cool. And I've helped a lot of people because they see my videos and they're like, you know, especially people that are going to Swift, they'll see me like, "All right, so, you know, I know you're not my mentor, but my mentor blank was not really good, or this or that. I have a video that's going to be coming out talking about mentors and training, okay? So be looking out for that." And, you know, they're like, "I don't know what's going on," or "I need help." And, you know, it's really given me a platform that has had me both help people that watch my videos and people that I've met in real life. You know, people that are learning, you know, going through Swift school. You know, because Swift school or Swift training, Swift mentor, those are some of my big keywords on top of Kenworth and KW, or some of my bigger keywords in my keyword or keywords. So I think a lot of students are looking up Swift and thinking about joining, or they already joined and they're trying to get information because their mentors didn't get it. And so I've helped a lot of people that way. But when you have somebody recognize you, dude, that's a really cool feeling in my book anyway. But yeah. So I think this video is going to be going on almost an hour long. Thank you for watching. I'm really surprised that you guys had watched this long. I didn't think this video would be that, I don't know. I didn't know if I would have enough content for an hour-long video. I thought this would be like a 10-minute deal. Some of the videos I do have coming up soon. This would be a great time to kind of talk about it. Take it easy, man. Have a good night. So some of the videos I'm going to have coming out real soon is I'm going to have some parking videos. We already kind of talked about that, brushed up on that a little bit. Maneuvering. Thank you. His funeral was not that long ago, and unfortunately I wasn't able to go. But thank you. So we're going to try to do some backing up videos. Working on angles, showing you some angles you can do. Then I'm going to have a money video coming up soon. I might actually record that one tonight and get it up tomorrow or something like that. It will be coming up here really soon. So that video will be coming up here pretty quick. Talking about my monthly income, things that have been going on a monthly level. Then right after that one, we're going to talk about mentors and trainers, things that you need to look for when you're getting a mentor or a trainer. From a student's point of view, when do you know when you have a bad trainer? Okay, if you have a trainer that's all sweet and nice to you, doesn't mean that's a good trainer. So I want to point out, tips that somebody that's getting into this career can look for and pinpoint if you have a good trainer, a bad trainer, or something in between. So I'm going to make a video kind of just explicitly talking about that. That'll be coming out shortly. And I think that's it for right now. I'm going to really work on kind of some videos. But anyway, that's going to be the end of this video. Thank you for tuning in for as long as some of you guys have. Some great comments that have been going on, some good questions that have been coming in. Anyone who did not get to see this live and actually watched all the way through, appreciate you for watching. If you have any questions, throw them down there. I will try to do this periodically. I will schedule them so that way you guys kind of know it in advance and get to it when you guys can. But yeah, we'll kind of go from there. Thank you for watching. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. See y'all on the next one. Now, how do I stop this? Nope. That button. Yep. See ya!